before, put his feet up, so, you know, all the baloney, but he still wouldn't talk to us. So Pete's asking him questions, paramedic, that we, you know, that he says, what are you, a doctor? He told him, and we started laughing. Then it was getting worse. And believe me, they came with, he was holding the bag, a solution.
Oh.
They gave him
insulin, you know.
insulin.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
in 10 minutes,
IV.
he was normal in 10 minutes. Am I lying?
Oh,
But the bag was this big, and it got down to this.
To give an IV, his blood pressure would kill him unless his blood pressure went down to 40.
And he only ate one donut all day.
Oh.
Then he told me, he says, go in the car, see if his phone is there, so I'm going to call you guys.
Yeah.
I go in there, you know what I found in there?
What?
3 bags of donuts.
So now the ambulance guys come and they take care of him. So the guy's asking him all kinds of questions, and like I said, he got better. Start talking and everything, and the guy's asking him questions that saved his life then. And he said, you live alone? Your father, what do you think he said? He looked up and he said, what are you, a faggot? And the guy said, I just saved your life, you calling me a faggot? You know, and everybody bust out laughing. And then like 20 minutes away, they took him away. And he said, all right, Carl, well, you know, in the stretcher. And I said, all right, Ed, I'll see you.
But his face turned nice.
Perfect.
Chick,
You
know,
couldn't believe it. That's
Yeah.
why I was going to the hospital Saturday.
Yeah.
So I found all the way inside the ambulance because I says, you want me to call your son for you?
Yeah, that's,
No.
we wish
Here, put
he
your
would
money.
have.
Put the money away.
Thank
And he
you.
told me, she said, no worry about it. She said, I take care of it.
Yeah.
And I told him,
But he
when he
was
had,
talking normal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish.
He
I
had
wish.
signs, he had
I
everything.
told him, I said, you know, I can't find his phone because I looked for his phone. I told him, I gave him everything, the keys, everything. I said, look in the car and see if the phone is there. Because, you know, see if we can get a hold of somebody in the family. you
Right.
know. But,
He had the phone with him.
where?
His phone. I don't know. The hospital
It
gave
must
me his
have.
phone.
It was in his pocket, I guess.
We went through his pants pocket.
You did?
Yeah, I said, Eddie, where's the phone? You got a little red phone, am I right?
Yeah.
Said, because he used to, I remember him using the phone.
Well, that's
I
how I
said,
found you guys. Yesterday I called. His roommate had his phone, and the roommate.
Well,
looked
from the
up-
hospital, though. Did he get it from the
Yeah,
hospital?
well, yeah, he
Yeah.
took it home.
Yeah.
And then, so I called the roommate. The roommate had the phone. I said, give me some numbers. You know, I need to call. We found out he was here.
Yeah.
I need to call to see if his car's here.
Yeah.
And so he gave me a number of some guy named Pete.
Pete.
But the Pete that I talked to said he wasn't here. He was at some other card game, but he gave me Sam's number.
I don't know who that could be, Pete.
It's probably another Pete.
Yeah. But I say I don't know who he could be.
Yeah.
But the Pete that we had is a paramedic.
Yeah.
That was here.
Yeah.
But Frankie
Like when I-
Clementi, I was going by your dad Saturday. I was gone. 12:30 I was gone. And he called me up. He said that he passed away. I said, what? He said he had a heart attack in the room. Took him to the to the emergency.
He had a heart attack?
Well,
No,
that's what he said.
He died on the operating table. They couldn't stop his bleeding.
What the hell was he bleeding from?
He had a
Ruptured aorta.
Here.
stomach.
No,
That's what he was moaning
No, it's
about.
his aorta. That's the main artery through your whole body, and it ruptured down in the stomach
Well,
area.
that's what he was moaning about. And then after they gave him everything was fine. He didn't have no more pain, no nothing.
What is she called?
It's
Aorta.
an aorta. It's the biggest artery.
Yes.
It goes all the way down.
I know.
And it pumps all the blood to your heart, everything. And
ruptured.
it ruptured in a bad place where they couldn't get to it. They were trying so
In the
long.
groin.
Yeah, and they were trying to get.
Very hard.
It was in the the back instead of the front of the
Well, that's what he
stomach.
keeled over about.
Yeah.
He was, he says, get me a doctor. He was like this. And that's how everything took place. But then when
So when the paramedics came, they gave him the insulin and
and
he perked up.
well, you can't believe how he was. I'm telling you. Telling jokes and everything.
He didn't look like he was sick anymore. I mean,
No.
his face is nice and his cheeks.
He had no
were
blood.
cheeks.
He had no pulse.
He had no pulse. Didn't know when he passed out over here. He passed
He
out
was
for
down
a
to
couple
nothing.
seconds.
Nothing. He had a little glass of wine before he played.
Uh-huh.
So the guy asked him, what'd you have? He said, a donut. He said, no, and I just had a little glass of wine.
Yeah.
He said, well,
Donut and wine.
but
He needs to have a better diet.
we wish, you know.
Well, you know,
No.
this is the first time he's ever been in the hospital.
Yes, please.
We know.
Yeah.
The guy asked him, what did you take any pills? He said, no, I take an aspirin once in a blue moon.
That's good.
That's
yeah.
what he said.
That's
what he
healthy.
told the guy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry about it.
Thank
know.
you. Well, thanks
I
for
mean,
taking care of him. I mean,
You know,
guys-
if you hear somebody pass away, you go, oh, well. But when you're there, when the guy gets sick and everything, you know, you feel 10 times worse. I felt like shit.
well, I mean, you guys really
I
helped
really
him.
did.
Yeah, you called the ambulance right away. I just wish he would have let you call him, you know.
No number.
I know that he wouldn't. He said, "I'll take care of it." He should have
I see you
let
later.
you guys
That's
do
the
it.
first thing we said. I said,
Yeah.
you know, I know he's got a son and a daughter, but
Yeah.
I never had it. I mean, I don't know where their numbers
Right,
are
right,
at.
right.
That's why I was looking for the phone. And I
Yeah.
knew it was a phone because he got that little shitty red phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He said, I just hello and goodbye. You know?
yeah. Hmm.
So,
Yeah, he
Well,
needed.
You were here once, weren't you?
No, never was.
and you guys are from where?
We live in
New
Evanston,
York.
New York.
Oh, you're from New York?
Yeah, uh-huh.
And you're in
You
Evanston?
live
This
in New
is your
York?
boy?
Where in New
Yeah,
York?
George.
I live on 81st and Madison in Manhattan. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
long you been out there?
10 years. And yeah, one of his friends let me borrow his van to drive there when I moved there. Don Bloor. I don't think you guys know Don Bloor. So yeah, so I moved 10 years ago.
Your old man, for as old as he was still one of the best gin players around.
Gin.
Gin.
I didn't even know he played gin. I thought it was poker.
Oh, no. He made a lot of money over here, Jim.
In gin, a lot of money.
Really?
He was one of the best around for as old as he was. His mind was.
For 2 years,
Yeah.
he played gin here every day.
Really?
Every day. From 12 o'clock until 6.
Wow. It's like
Every
a full-time job.
6 hours, 12.
So,
12? Yeah.
I wonder why he quit doing
Yeah,
it.
him and his partner won a ton of money.
you won by 60 grand.
$60,000.
They won it that year, in 1 year,
2 years.
That alone was 60,000.
in 2 years. Yeah.
When was that?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Who was his partner? What was his name?
Joe Graz, but he died before him. He used to be a copper.
Oh, he was a copper?
Yeah, he
I
was.
met one of
Who?
his friends who's a plumber.
Roland?
I forget his name.
No.
I
He
don't
never
know who it
talked
was.
about his friend. We didn't know any
No,
about
you know
him.
what? Your dad was never with anybody. He was strictly by himself. And we'll go here, go there. And then he started coming by my house for a while. And then,
Yeah. Oh,
because
he,
I live right here in Rosemont.
oh, so you have poker at your house too?
No.
No.
Just come. We used to go out to lunch together.
Oh.
Me
He
and
didn't
him.
hang around with nobody.
He didn't hang with nobody.
He was a loner.
Yeah.
You meet the people here,
Yeah.
didn't have a game, but he was fun to be around.
Yeah, very fun.
He was an old buzzard.
He never argued with anybody,
Yeah.
no arguments, nothing.
Give me a bottle of beer and shut
Now
up.
his
Leave me alone.
brother was very opinionated. So
Yeah.
he was a little bit more argumentative. So that would drive him crazy. But
Just give Eddie, don't even have to be a cold beer.
So why did he didn't come around as much in the
No,
last couple
stop.
of years?
Yeah,
What happened?
well, because there was no more gin game.
ah,
So he was, I guess he stayed home a lot.
why weren't there no more gin games?
Everybody got tired of getting beat.
Ah.
Isn't that a good answer?
Let me put it this way, the guy lost his business and all his cash.
Yeah,
What
some
what
guy.
what guy?
Some guy.
Some guy
Because of my father? Get
Your
out. My
father
father
and
put
the
him
other-
out of business?
Your father and his other two guys.
Ah.
He was very good.
Oh, so then he had no one to play with anymore.
Right.
So what do you guys play now? Poker?
Yeah.
Just play poker.
And
Oh.
he come and play poker every once in a while.
So
But
that's
it
what he
so
was
funny, though. I
doing.
said, Eddie, because he sits over here.
Yeah.
I said, oh, what are you doing over there? He said, I'm changing my luck. Yeah, you changed it.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have changed it.
Yeah, well, you
If
know,
I was going to...
he didn't suffer.
No, that is what is so. He would not be good in
He
the
used to
hospital.
come over here every day, like I said before.
Yeah.
Then, when he used to finish the poker game, it used to eat here, we cook over here.
Yeah, we mix
Yeah.
everything. He cooks. Him and his sister cook everything here.
And,
Eat like a king here.
Oh, really?
He sit down, he eat, drink his beer with his dinner, or a glass of wine, and then he was down and play poker.
You do that
I
or
had
go
poker
home?
three nights a week.
Oh, sometimes he didn't even play. He would just come here and eat.
No.
No.
Play gin.
Oh, he's,
And then
well,
get through
then,
and go
yeah,
home.
yeah,
If there was no seat open,
yeah.
he didn't want to wait. He had no patience to wait.
No, he has no patience.
If
Oh,
he was
no.
an open seat, he would sit down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would go over. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
What was he, 84?
No, well,
82.
He's going to be 82.
yeah.
He was
April.
81?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be 80, he's going to be 82 in April. Next month.
Yeah. So 82.
Jesus.
How old did you think he was?
No, I thought he was, I just thought he was older. I thought somebody said he was much older.
He aged a lot in the last decade. I would say.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He didn't eat.
Right. And he
He didn't
smoked.
eat.
I think he
No.
was depressed a little bit.
Yeah.
What though? Of what?
He doesn't like golf.
I mean, he could have done anything he wanted. He went anywhere, any place he wanted. I mean, came here anytime he wanted. What could he possibly
He missed
be
his
depressed?
brother.
Yeah, I could. I
Well,
could
but
go
he
for
couldn't. He couldn't play gin anymore, and he can't play golf anymore. He loved golf, and he doesn't golf
He
anymore.
didn't play golf. He
No,
just
he didn't.
lost interest.
that. Well, that doesn't mean you die because you can't play
Well, that's
certain
why he was
things.
depressed, though. Those are the things he loves to do. We couldn't do them anymore. So.
Everybody gets old.
Yeah. That's the other thing. He didn't want to be old. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't like an old man though.
No, he didn't seem
He
like
moved
an old man.
around good.
Yeah, he did.
And on his feet when he walked.
Yeah, he was fine.
You know, a young kid used to
Yeah.
start to get after him.
Yeah.
He was
I mean,
pretty
yeah.
fast.
It was
Yeah.
a bright step.
Yes,
He was
he did.
active. He was very active.
He's active for a guy. I mean, he's 81. He
Yeah.
was active.
Well, 10 years ago, he was very active. He was always playing golf, and in the last,
Yeah, I
you know,
remember.
after he had the shingles, he thought he was dying of cancer.
Yeah, he thought
That's
he had
when
cancer.
He really got depressed. And I don't think he ever shook it.
Listen, he's 81 years old. He never took a pill. Took one aspirin.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon.
Right. Never in the hospital. Never sick.
So
So,
he's strong as a bull.
yeah. I mean, he told the guy, he says, I take an aspirin once in a while. That's pretty good for a guy 80 years old. I'll be 69 this month. I take 9 pills a day.
Yeah. You shouldn't
Hard
do.
pills, this
You
pill,
better
that
not
pill.
do it.
What? What?
Don't take.
Yeah, and I take his too. But we're sorry about it. But what are you gonna do? At least he didn't die by himself. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah,
there.
that's a good thing that you guys were around.
I mean,
Otherwise,
who knows? He could have just passed out in the house.
Yeah, yeah, and he might not have called the ambulance. You know.
Oh no, he said it right away.
Yeah.
As soon as he sat down, he says, "Get me a doctor."
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even say, "Give me an ambulance." Get me a doctor.
Did he not? Did he pass out?
A
He
couple of
sat in the
seconds.
chair. He didn't fall down or nothing like that. He sat in the chair, and I told you, I called the kid Pete. Now, Pete comes, start talking to him, and all of a sudden, his eyes rolled back, and he just
Oh.
slid down.
Oh.
So Pete got real nervous, and he's
Oh.
shaking him, Eddie, you know, to make him talk.
Yeah.
And he came out of it, and he's just going, my head just hurts,
Oh.
you know. And that was that. Then the ambulance came, because it called him.
They say it's a really painful experience.
Probably.
You know, when it first.
Probably.
Very painful. A lot of people get passed out. You know, they just pass
Well,
out because it's so
he
painful.
passed out for like a couple of seconds, and then he came back around. And believe me, I didn't think he was going to come back around.
Well, you
'Cause
know,
if you would have seen him,
When
it
they
was
took him to the
terrible.
operating table, you know, the doctor saying it's 50% chance, and I was reading his body language, and it was like, he's probably not going to make it. And
Oh, well,
he goes, his heart probably won't be able to get through this whole operation. And they were operating for 3 hours. And he'd come back,
you were there?
yeah.
Oh,
And
good.
he'd
At the hospital,
come
yeah.
out of it, like 2.5 hours later, he says, you know what, it's not looking good. His heart's hanging in there, I can't believe it. You know, but, you know,
Yeah,
he's
but
probably, if he comes out of it, he's going to have brain damage and all that kind of
no
stuff.
kidding.
I said, do the best you can. So he went in for another half hour, came out, and, you know, it was over. But the point is, you know, his heart at 81 withstood something that most doctors said
Yeah,
nobody could,
he
even
said-
a young person.
he was in good shape.
Yeah.
How did you actually find out, though?
The doctor called me on my
Oh,
cell.
with the phone.
I guess so. I
We
never
don't know
asked
how
him.
the doctor got his number. I mean, my father must have still been conscious or
He
something.
was conscious there for a while.
But he told me, because when I told you over here before he left, Daddy, you want me to call your son?
Yeah.
Same thing, he says, I take care of it. I call him.
That's what I'm telling you. When they wheeled him out, he was in good shape.
Yeah.
He was talking normal.
Yeah. And he
That's
was okay
shocking.
in the hospital before I got there, they said. You know, then
Then it broke.
destabilized, and so they had to put the pipes in him and knock him up, get him under. That's when I got there. So I never got to talk.
Oh, you never got a chance?
Yeah, because he
That
just before he got there, and then when they got to the hospital, it was like this. They couldn't find the room, so
We
they
went
were
to the wrong
looking
area
for
of
15
the
minutes.
emergency room, and it was empty, and it was a maze.
So they wasted 15 minutes.
Yeah,
They
it's
could
a
have,
big place. Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
yeah.
And
but-
he died just before you got there?
No.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
well,
He was under. I held his hand, you know, but he didn't know
Oh.
that. He didn't know it was
He
there.
was out.
Oh.
But then they,
I got there probably 10 to 7. He got there at 4:30, and they still hadn't operated on him. I was kind of bitching at the doctor, you know, what's going on? Where's the surgeon? Let's go. He
Yeah.
was bleeding. And so they finally got him in around 7:30, started operating.
See, it's not a trauma center. If he would have been at his house, he's closer to, what's that hospital? Lutheran,
General.
which is a trauma center.
Yeah.
But
And
here,
the best part about it, couldn't get an ambulance. These guys had him stabilized on the floor for. There was no ambulances around. They were all taken.
Really? How long did it take? To get one in?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Come from O'Hara, but that didn't do nothing. You know that they had him stable. He was fine. Then, you know, finally the ambulance came from O'Hara.
Yeah.
wait, who brought the liquids in then? The
The
fire
paramedics.
department.
Oh, the fire department
yeah.
came first?
Whatever they are, yeah.
Oh.
They came.
They came to give him a shot, they put that IV on him,
Yeah.
and then the ambulance came
Came.
over,
And put him in the
The guy-
stretcher and took him.
give him all the, whatever they, you know, the pulse down and everything.
Believe me, he had no
He
pulse.
wrote everything down,
He was like this.
and they
Nothing.
left.
Oh, okay.
They told what kind of medicine they give him and everything. They mark everything down, and then they left.
Yeah, they were good guys. Believe me
That's
when I
good.
tell you, they were good.
Wow.
Not Sam. The fire department was very, very good.
Now, what if the
There
police
were 3
came?
of them.
It wasn't nothing. We had the table covered and everything.
Oh, oh, good.
We would have said it was him. We would have pointed at your dad.
Yeah, police will work out all that.
We tell him it was your dad's
Yeah,
dad.
police playing cards. So
Yeah. Oh,
they know what's in there. I've been here
Yeah.
14 years.
yeah. Well, it's got to be suspicious that there's nothing on the outside, and then there's,
They already know.
yeah.
The police don't know what's going on. This is like Russia. They know what's happening.
Yeah.
They
See
let whatever
see
want.
those
They let
machines in the
whatever
back?
happen happen.
Those machines in the back?
Oh, there are? Oh my God, those are slot machines?
Yeah.
Oh.
They belong to the cops.
Oh, yeah. Is that a two-way mirror?
No, it's just a glass, but you can
Oh.
see through
I
it.
would see you from inside over there, but you
It's
can't
hard.
see
That's
me
what I
from
mean.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
for you to see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Wow. Well, you guys are very nice to let us, hear about what happened.
Oh, sorry we couldn't get in touch with you right away.
Yeah.
You know, you could have been.
You tried,
talked to
though.
him.
You asked.
And believe me, like I say, I know he had a red phone, and I looked through his pocket.
Maybe it was in his coat pocket.
He didn't have a coat. He had that checkered.
Flannel, yeah.
Maybe it was in that. It had to be somewhere because he had it at the
Your
hospital.
father used to come to my house for lunch, and then me and him used to go to the casino.
Casino in Rosemont?
Yeah, so now I open my closet door. Once in a blue moon, I open my closet door. Lord Jesus Christ, he said, look at all the jackets you got. He says, give me that one. Corduroy running, red, black and white. I said, take it. He loved that jacket. He really did. I said, take it. I got 40 of them in the closet. Remember, coats.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But we used to go for lunch at the boat or lunch from my house. And then all of a sudden he just quit. He wasn't coming around here either.
Yeah.
That was, what, like a couple years ago?
No, it was
5 years ago?
in this
No.
just
Summer.
before winter.
This-
Before winter
this
hit.
summer. He used to come over here 3 times a week, play poker. Even though they play gin no more, they start playing poker. Then he found another place from the door
Yeah.
to play high stakes.
It's a lot higher.
Oh.
His father liked to play.
He told me last week he was on the losing streak.
Oh,
what?
on a
On
losing streak. So he went
Yeah,
and he
but-
was playing higher stakes?
He had a limit to there. Then if he loses $700 the most, he gets up and leaves.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had a limit. He wouldn't go
His
goofy.
dad buys him for 300.
Mhm.
If he loses those 300, he buys 200 more. He doesn't win with those 500. Either he gets up or buys 200 more. That's it.
He normally goes or go for lunch.
He,
He never went
he
for
was
a
a
lot
good
of money.
player, Dad. You know,
You gotta be
you
lucky.
get it, when you play the stupid game, the Hold'em, the river card that kills you. You could have the
That's the
best
last
hand. You could have the best hand, but the last card is the one who
Gives it
makes
to
you
somebody else.
to somebody else and kills you.
Oh, so that's make it or break it on that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he was a good player. Your dad won a lot.
Polly, let me call you back in
But
a
he
little
loves
bit. I
sports,
got
too.
Eddie's daughter. and
Yeah, he
son
really
over
loves
there.
He
sports.
loves sports.
Yeah.
He loves football and
Okay.
baseball.
I'll call you
Yeah.
back.
You know, he
Well,
bet that.
you grew up across from Wrigley Field, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't your family have something to do with Wrigley Field?
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
He owned, his father was the original owner of Murphy's Bleachers. Do you know that tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was called Ernie's Bleachers for the first 30 years.
Yeah,
My
that's-
grandfather built it and owned it, and then he sold it. Murphy bought it in 1980. But that's where my father grew up, in the tavern across from
Yeah.
Wrigley Field. Yeah.
Because he told me about that. And I saw you. I told him, you're full of shit.
No, it's true. Though.
You
You
know,
can
it's
even
like-
go on their website. It talks about the Perettis, Ernie's Peretti. Yeah, they had a lot of property at Wrigley Field. Sold it all. We'd all be rich. Of course,
You'd all been billionaires by now.
oh, for sure. I mean, if he's such a good gin player, we'd be multi-billionaires. Oh, well.
You probably made a lot of money there.
No.
A lot of money.
And he didn't lose a lot. Made a lot.
Not here. He didn't lose it here.
Yeah.
Wherever he went after.
Yeah.
But like I said, your father likes sports.
Yeah.
So he bet sports too.
Yeah.
Listen, he's 84, 82, whatever he was. He had to do something.
Yeah.
And it was his.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go.
Whatever makes him happy.
Right. Well, he probably went off-track betting, or who knows what he did.
No, I don't know. He never said
He
nothing
used to
about horses.
go once in a blue moon.
He didn't like horse racing.
Oh.
Yeah, he never said nothing about horses.
Or maybe
He
baseball.
moved up this.
Baseball, football.
How do you? Oh, bookie. Get a bookie to do that.
Yeah, and
Ah,
for the football.
You know, you're from New York. You should know some of this stuff.
well, I know. And my father's Eddie Peretti. I should really know. some of
Yes,
this
right.
stuff.
But you look at your dad.
But
Yeah.
What part of New York?
Manhattan. I've been there 10 years.
My sister lives in Long Island.
Long Island. Yeah.
My
Ah,
sister's
well.
been there 60 years.
Wow. Yeah, she's a New Yorker now.
Yeah. She came in when she was 17 and she's 76.
Where, you know, I forgot. Where did he live? What town?
Just playing downtown.
Oh, he lived. Oh, Des Plaines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was right by me all the time. Because I'm in Rosemont.
Oh.
I'm on Manheim and Higgins.
Oh, that's. Oh, you were really close.
Yeah, I'm in the senior citizen home there.
Oh,
There's
nice
the health club
location.
and then the senior citizen home.
That's a great location.
Yeah, it is.
I think a couple of years ago, when he was looking for a place to live after his uncle died, I think he mentioned your place.
I got him an application because it's a 7-year wait to get in there.
Yeah.
But if you know somebody, you know how that stuff is. But he said, yeah, I wouldn't mind living here. And that's when I got him the application a couple of years ago. Because it would have been perfect for him. Believe me.
That would have been so good. He would be more social, and he
Well,
would.
the thing is, everybody was his age. Yeah. And I don't think he likes that. You don't like being with old
He
people.
wants young people.
yeah.
That dribbling stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
You know
not
what
for
I mean?
him.
He wasn't like that.
No, he wanted. He was a young old
He was
man.
young.
Yeah.
He was.
He never wanted to get old and sick. He did not want to get sick.
Well, he wasn't sick. He's a lucky guy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a
You know what
good
I mean?
thing. This was a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I tell you,
I've never
he
seen
did
him
not.
sick.
He's never been
He did
sick.
not suffer. Believe me when I
No.
tell you. Maybe in the hospital when, you know, he suffered that.
Well, they gave him drugs right away.
Well, had he made it, he would have suffered.
Right.
Well, then thank God he didn't.
Right. Right. That's what.
Because I'm sure he didn't want to be like one of them others.
Yeah.
You know,
The
a
vegetable,
stroke or something, you know.
brain damage.
Yeah,
they said.
who wants to live like that? So,
Yeah,
thank God
he had a good
that
life.
he did.
So he was telling me when we were sometime he would talk to me about his dad and all that stuff. He had a good life.
Oh, yeah. He's been all over the world, played sports. So my brother, he has 2 more sons that live in Texas.
Oh, is that you do?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got 2 more brothers?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're coming in probably around April 3rd. We're thinking of a
Yeah.
date.
You brought from Texas was here.
Oh,
He-
Mark was
he
here, or
brought it
John.
up.
I
I don't know which you want, but what you want, I know he came home and he told, Sam, this is my son.
Okay.
Never knew you for kid. Yeah. I heard mostly about you. And he said, yeah, I got a daughter in New York, or wherever. I don't even remember if he said New York. I'm just
Yeah.
putting that in there. But he talked about you a few times, you know. I didn't know he had 4 of you guys.
Yep, and he's got 7 grandkids. Yep. So
That's the bad part.
we'll let you guys know when you come if we have some, around April 3rd.
What are you
Are
doing?
you in
Cremate
town?
him or?
Yeah. But we could sit in service later. Yeah. My father never liked, he never went to funerals or
Yeah, he
wakes.
didn't.
He did not like funerals.
Well, we wanted on a funeral. We buried him. The problem is, my brother, Caribbean islands. You got there yesterday. Would have been hard for him to fly out.
Yeah.
He was going to be there for a week.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
So we'll contact
Well, you're doing the
guys.
best.
Yeah. Do you guys have email or should we just call you? We'll let you know.
But if you find out if whoever wants, if they're gonna keep the car or whatever,
Oh, right.
they could probably get rid of
Yeah,
the car.
okay.
You guys need cars.
Okay.
I know it's a good car, brand good, you know.
Yeah.
Just be with them.
All right. Yeah, we'll let you. You'll be the
I mean,
first
it's old,
to know.
but it's still a good runner.
Yeah. You guys will be the first if we don't. If
You don't
John
keep
doesn't
it.
take it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you keep it, it's a good runner for you.
Yeah, John, he lives in Dallas, so he would drive it from Chicago to Dallas.
His son. His son.
Yeah.
That's who you probably met.
I don't know which
It was
one
John
of
or
them
Mark.
wanted.
Did he bring a girl?
No, it was himself.
You know, I think it was Mark. I'm pretty sure I remember that. Yeah. Was he tall? Was he?
Yes.
Oh, and ugly like your father.
That was Mark on here.
I never told him they had a 6 piece.
Yeah, Mark.
His youngest son.
He's the one on the cruise right
He
now.
was so happy. I called him, Daddy, what time you gonna get here? He said, I'm having lunch with my sons and I come over.
Yeah.
Then he brought him over here.
Uh-huh.
Said he stayed
That was a
here.
while back, huh?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Then he stayed here. And I think he gives the car to his son.
Oh, right. I
And then
remember that.
Joel, his partner, gym partner, took him in.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Mark left beforehand and he had to meet us somewhere. Yeah.
Was that when Mark lost about 1,000?
Oh, not here. Well, you
If
gambled
if
too?
he did, it probably fell out of his pocket here.
Huh?
I said if he did, he probably fell out of his pocket here because he didn't play nothing.
Oh, he didn't play?
His son, no.
They just watched for a while.
No, he stayed here. He brought him over here because they were ready to play.
Yeah.
I guess after lunch, he brought him over here and
He stayed a while, and he took his car
stayed
and
like
left.
10, 15 minutes. And he
Oh,
left.
just yeah. I always wanted to come. He would never take me. Oh, it's not a place for girls.
Yeah.
They swear all the time and they talk Italian. You won't even know what they're saying.
Do you speak Italian?
No. Well, because my grandma and grandpa, they couldn't speak English, but when I was young, but then they passed away, and that all goes away. You know, nobody in my family spoke it, but you come here, you hear them screaming and hollering at each other, and then 2 minutes later they're all kissing each other. So it's nice to be here.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, you guys.
Good. Glad we met you.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How about a hug?
Yeah.
Take care of your
We'll be in touch about the service or whatever we're going to do. It might be at the house.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much. Nice to meet you. Bye.
These are taking the car now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, across here. Drop off some donuts over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
boy.
donuts.
I don't want to touch nothing. I just left everything the way it was.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's right
Yeah, I
there.
got to get my purse on here. Yeah, I'm going to get my purse out of this car.
Oh, he pulls up.
Oh, okay, yeah, pull up. All right, bye.
See if it starts up, because it hasn't started in a while.
Am I coming with you?
If you want to.
Wait, no.
George, what are you going to do? You guys want a donut? Thank you. Starts right up.
say nothing.
Yes.
When your dad, he was on the floor, this was one of his buttons on his jacket. I want you to keep it, because I was going to keep it. It sounds stupid, but I was. This was one of
The
the
lucky button. He fell on the floor and it was...
No, he didn't fall. They laid him on the floor.
Oh, and then
We took care of him, and the button was on the floor, and it came from his jacket.
Oh, so it fell off his jacket.
Yeah, so...
Oh, thank you.
Hang on to that.
All right. Thanks
I
a
know it
lot,
sounds
Frank.
stupid.
No, or no, you're Carmen, right?
Yeah, because I was going to keep it myself. I want you to have
Oh,
it.
that's so sweet of you.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this forever.
Yes, I wish you would.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay. Huh? Yeah. I need my purse. Oh, there it is. All right. Thank you. You want a donut?
No.
Why? It's Friday. Oh, Tim, you're sick.
I got donut.
What?
Get my phone.
Oh, I recorded that whole conversation. I hope it worked. My battery might have died.
Yeah.